What's up, y'all? I'm December.
And I'm Shinye.
And welcome to a brand new podcast called The Coulture. The Coulture is a collective of people who have a passion for all things creative.
And now we are starting a podcast to tap into the minds of other creatives who share that same passion.
Each episode, The Coulture is bringing you artists that we believe are creating their very own culture.
From their upbringing to their influences.
We want to know what inspires them to do what they do.
They pulling up like grave sites.
Not a grave sites. That's
different.
messed up.
Welcome back to another episode of The Coulture Podcast. Once again, I'm December.
I'm Shinye.
And we have a very mythical artist in today. That's how I'm going to put it. Elocin Cole, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm well.
Good.
I'm here.
You're here.
Yes.
All right. Glad to have you here. We just
having
checked
me.
out one of your songs, and I mean, I think, what do we say? Put us in
I'm
a
still
trance?
trying to get back. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't said nothing yet.
My
I'm
guy's
still trying-
lost. He's lost in the clouds
I'm
somewhere.
lost. Yeah, you put me
Aw.
up there. So thank you for that.
Absolutely
Sure.
beautiful.
It did its job.
It did its job.
Perfect.
I need to know the history of the music. I need to know everything. I got a lot of questions for you today.
Jeez.
Okay.
So just to kick things off though, how did you get this style? It's a different style. You don't hear this very much.
Mhm.
And for me, I was trying to place it in my head, but I'm like, I cannot really place it because it feels different, It does feel like movie music, I'll tell you that much. It feels like something that would be in a movie. But it's just like, I don't know, it's new, it's fresh.
It's its own.
It's its own thing. I like it.
I love that you said it would be in a movie.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. No, I think it's just like me and like just what comes out. I think I've always liked like epic sounding music. I've always liked very emotional music, like emotionally driven, a lot of times sad music, like minor chords and
Mhm.
just like a lot of depth and yeah, I guess like, epic sounds. And so I think it's just a amalgamation of my life and like, yeah, I think I've always felt like music and singing, besides the language and like the words and the lyrics that I use, it's a language, like a sonic language.
For
And so
sure.
like expressing that, it's just like whatever you're hearing is just like my expression and my producer's expression and that combination of us and like the way that we understand the world, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys explored that together, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I think to achieve a sound that you have, it takes I'm sure it's taken years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's taken a lot of just experimental stuff
Mm-hmm.
and just stepping outside your comfort zone. You've reached a sound that I think everybody is gonna love. Everyone is gonna love. And the lyrics are hitting too. The lyrics are so vulnerable and real. Like, I know you talked about a little bit about how you felt in the booth when you were actually recording these songs, and you can feel that. You can feel that.
Awesome.
Mm.
That's beautiful. I think that's the fun part about music, right? Like we've had some other artists in here that we interview, and it's interesting to see their style, hear their music, and it's all so different in this fun way. It's such a great way to understand somebody. I think that kind of gets lost when you have these mainstream artists and you're listening to them, and
Mhm.
everybody's trying to follow that popular sound at the time. But like, it's really like when we interview up and coming artists and hear like their individual styles, that's the
Mhm.
beautiful part. I think that's
I
what we're doing
swear.
here. We want to like discover and dive into those
Yeah.
different styles that we
Right.
had,
Yeah. Definitely. I think I come from like just hella different stuff. Like I feel like the Bay is a very multicultural, like it's very much a melting pot, just like LA.
So you're from the Bay, okay.
Yeah. I'm from San Francisco.
Okay.
So I feel like I just was introduced to so much. Like my parents really only listened to jazz growing up, and my sister was like a big like indie, like emo indie girl. So I had that. Like she's my older sister. So,
Okay.
you know, like I listened to, she would just blast that shit. So I listened to a lot of that in the house. Of course I grew up on R&B. Like I just feel like everything that I do, no matter what, is gonna have like an R&B influence.
Sure.
But instrumentation wise, I love to explore like everything. So, you know, indie, some like jazz, some like just classic R&B, but I think how I describe my sound is like just alternative R&B because it's just the instrumentation around my voice. I like to, you know, see just like what comes up and not
Right.
just
Try to follow like a map. You just
Mhm.
kind of let it flow and be
Yeah.
fluid. That's
And
cool.
it's been like, it's always a process working with different people, but especially like the most recent producer that I've been working with a lot, it's like to come to a place where like you're kind of letting other people also like express themselves
Right.
what in your music, and like finding a place for that is an interesting process
Yeah.
of like letting go of control and just like allowing them to explore and like coming into that like that middle ground, you
Right.
know, with
And then I feel
someone.
like you find yourself a little bit more too, you know,
Mhm.
because you're kind of getting out of your own head and just being like,
Exactly.
you know,
And like, oh, I actually do like that.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
I think that's interesting because, you know, that topic of like when an artist is wilding and they're like, can you separate the artist from the music? It's always so interesting to me because I think in my head, I'm like, well, you know, there's so many people involved in the art, you know, and
Right.
it's like you may have the cover face of somebody who performed the song, but who produced it, who, you know,
Mhm.
wrote the lyrics sometimes. Like
Mhm.
it's like a lot of people that went into that. And it's like, so
That's
then,
true.
you know, it's kind of like a little hard thing to decide in your head, like, shit, do I cut out this whole song or like, you know,
You know,
do I,
I never looked at it like that.
I know, I haven't either,
Yeah.
and it's a good
Yeah.
point.
oh man,
Yeah.
come on, you're a musician. You do all, you go in the studio, you know all the work
Well,
that puts in.
Well, and yeah, and I'm one of those people that I do separate the art from the person
Okay.
always. So I guess I've never looked at it like that in a way of like, yeah, I don't know, that's interesting.
Of it
Nothing
is
is
just like
done
so
on
many
your
different
own.
people in that piece
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
music.
It's
Yeah.
all collaborative. It's so many people to get one song on the radio. So many people put in work. Get one
Mhm.
movie done. So many people are behind the screens doing work. You know, you gotta
And
appreciate those people.
and that person that's the poster child, right?
Yeah.
That might not even be what you truly like.
Mhm.
A lot of them
Is
don't write their own songs.
Like,
And
that's what I'm
you
saying.
know,
Like, you might be a fan of something that they do, but it might not even be of that person. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when someone's music impacts you so much, you know, their actions can kind of hurt you in a way because
Yeah.
you're like, damn, like you feel let down. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm. And it's like us putting them on a pedestal and having these
Exactly.
expectations for artists that it's like
And that's unfair.
they can't really.
They can't. We
they
can't
can't fulfill
control them.
that.
You know what I
No.
mean? Like
You
a
gotta
video
remember they're
game.
people.
Exactly.
A
Exactly.
lot of damaged people out there for sure
Yeah.
too.
Especially artists. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit, we the most damaged ones out here.
That's why we love the music.
Exactly.
You know, we resonate with all that pain.
Can't
Yeah.
escape it.
Man.
Can't escape it. Yeah.
The
so
artists feel all the pain.
all the pain.
Feel
All
all
the
of it.
pain.
You know, I always thought it was funny. They say comedians are the most fucked up people.
They
you
do.
know?
They say,
I mean,
yeah, they do.
yeah, that's very. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so is there a story behind your name?
So Elocin is Nicole backwards. So my real government name is Nicole.
Okay.
We
Okay.
don't-
we don't talk
tell
about
nobody that. Okay.
No. I mean, yeah. So it's just Nicole spelled backwards, and then I go by Cole in my normal everyday life. So
Mm,
Okay.
just thought Elocin Cole. I like 2-part names
yeah.
personally.
I
Yeah.
did too, actually. I like, yeah. Yeah, I like that actually.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I like both. I like one name too, but like it just, I don't know. It just felt right.
I like one name for businesses, 2 names for like
Mm.
people for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. If you business, if your business got 3 names,
Yeah, it pisses me off.
I need an acronym.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
you don't get an acronym for sure.
Google, Yelp, Uber, great. You know
All
what I'm saying?
that.
Don't be coming over here with no bullshit. the this, like
The this.
I don't like that.
Not the this. That's crazy.
That's a good name. The
The
this.
The this.
You know what pisses me off when like older people always add a the in front of everything? The Facebook or like what the fuck are you doing? It's the goddamn name.
It's not the name.
The Cold Stone.
I see you on
No.
the Cold Stone. Hell no. You're fine with that one.
Okay, amazing. So tell us more about coming from the Bay and being down here because, I mean, I don't know if it was ingrained in you, but I am from SoCal, and for some reason, we do hate y'all from the Bay. I'm not exactly sure
Honestly,
why.
I thought it was just us, not
No,
me, but I thought it was us hating y'all and y'all didn't give a fuck about us.
No, we hate y'all too, but I don't know why.
Yeah,
They just
why?
told us to.
I don't know why. Before, when I was moving down here, everyone's like, oh, it's so fake down there. And I feel like that's the thing is everyone's like, it's so fake, like nobody's
Yeah.
real.
That is.
Yeah.
And it's obviously that's not true.
Obviously, yeah.
Because the Bay is very like, when I go up and visit, I'm like, oh yeah, it's culturally, it is very
Rich.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're like really examining, like it is very different. People are more like, even like the way that people dress up there is very different. It's more
Oh
just
my
like
goodness.
just
y'all
regular
love a
shit.
windbreaker up
you
there.
know?
Y'all love a windbreaker.
We love our North Faces
Yes, y'all
and our
do.
fucking,
Funny.
but yeah, people
Not
are
you,
just
Rose.
more.
She trying to roast y'all.
I told you.
She's roasting
Listen,
y'all.
I actually, it's the crazy thing. Y'all may say LA is fake. We have nothing to actually bash the Bay people for. It's just like an ingrained, like a hate
Is
response.
it hate?
I think it's
Yeah,
a
it's hate.
response. It's
It's
because we.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know where it is, where it comes from, but I mean, I love LA for what it is. I think there's pockets of the Hollywood, all the stuff that people talk about. Yes, of course it's here.
Right.
But there's also amazing, like down to earth, amazing people that I've met who are
Right.
actually from like LA, like
Right.
LA
Oh, yeah.
people.
The
you know?
locals you find are going to be solid.
Yeah.
Locals are always going to be solid.
Everybody
Always.
from
You
LA
know.
is solid. Like,
Yeah, it's the
honestly.
transplants that be coming in and coming in with a
Thinking-
different little attitude sometimes.
Mhm.
Sometimes, not all the time, right? Because like I have a lot of friends that are transplant. Like my closest friends are,
Yeah.
from the East Coast or wherever else. But like I think that's where the attitude can come in sometimes. And people are
Mhm.
like, they're fake, blah, blah, but it's like you mean a fucking melting pot, a range of people from different
Mhm.
attitudes from all over the world.
Right.
So you may
Yeah.
just come across somebody that you don't fuck with, but that doesn't portray the attitude of LA.
No.
True.
It's different. So
And everybody who, I mean, not everybody, but I think most people who come down here and like live here for a while understand that and
Yeah.
absolutely.
find your, you find your people and who you connect with. And there's just something for everybody down here.
So
Right.
you said there's pockets, and there is. LA is actually very segregated in a way.
It is.
So-
That's a big difference that
Yeah.
I noticed right away.
Super segregated. So
Yes.
just curious, what are your areas? Because I feel like you can always tell about a person what areas they hang out in
Oh,
LA.
I thought you meant segregated, like
Oh, like race?
like racially.
I feel like style segregated, but like
I feel like it's all more segregated down here than
Mm.
from where I'm from. in
with
general.
like color.
yeah, that too.
Okay, how so? Explain.
Well, I feel like just the way that I grew up is very like mixed. Like everybody hangs out with everybody. It's
Yeah.
not as like white, black, like Latin,
Mhm.
Asian. Like it's
Mhm.
more just like it is a little bit, but it's more it's less so than what I've
Mhm.
noticed down here.
You know what? You're right. You definitely have your neighborhoods, like the blacks live here, the
For
Hispanics live
sure.
here.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely, definitely, and a lot of that is classism and wealth disparity and all that kind of stuff. Like
Mm.
where can you live?
Yeah.
What can you afford? The West
Yeah.
Side is going to be more white people that they can afford that.
Yeah.
A little bit more. But then
Right.
at this. LA is very cultural. It's a historic city, right? So you have like a lot of
Yes.
Hispanics that live on the east side. That is their home. It's being
Right.
taken over by hipsters now.
Right.
That whole-
Yes.
is being taken over. But so that's why I'm like, we also have segregation, as you say, by race, but also by like who you hang with, what your style is. You're going to find the gays in West
Very
Hollywood.
much so, yeah.
It's like the Hollywood people are going to be in WeHo. They're also in WeHo, but they're also like in North Hollywood or
Mhm.
things like that.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Where do you hang out at?
It's almost like she trying to judge me.
I am.
I hang out in my favorite place to go right now. Like out, you talking like go out?
Like what city? Like like what?
I'm in Studio City right now.
That's where you hang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you Studio City
I'm
is
ready.
I
You see
feel
how I'm
like
just,
a
like,
little
ready for it?
defensiveness. Like, oh yeah, that's right.
Cause
Yeah.
I know what's going on. I'm just trying to figure out like where you going.
No, Studio City is actually they call it Sushi Row. They have the most sushi restaurants
really?
than any
I had sushi 2
area.
days ago there.
Yeah. No, I love
Amazing.
Studio City. That's a lot of I feel like it's really mixed there too. A lot of up and
It's
coming
mixed.
people.
That's why I
But a
like
lot
it.
of
It's
people with
mixed.
money too, but like
Yeah.
also there's a range,
Exactly.
Okay. What about
Yeah.
you? So where do you hang out at mainly?
Where would you guess?
Where would I guess?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even hang out. I just be in the house.
I'm in the crib.
Highland Park.
Okay.
I did live in Highland Park. I did live in Highland Park for a year.
That's hilarious.
I lived in Silver Lake.
Silver Lake, yes.
Silver Lake.
Exactly.
I was gonna go Silver Lake, but
I know I give Silver Lake.
You do.
Tad bit, yeah.
You do give Silver Lake.
yeah, you just give like I'm an artist. You know what I mean? And you are. It seems like you're an artist, like in every way, fashion wise. Like, talk to me about that, because I know you said in the Bay Area, they just wearing windbreakers. I guess that's what December said.
It is
Oh, they
windy
got
up there.
style.
No, they got a lot of style. It's very diverse up there, and the food is great.
Crazy.
Like,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's more than windbreakers.
Yeah.
But it is a lot of windbreak. It's cold up
Yeah.
there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
It's
I mean,
cold as
definitely
hell
compared
to
to down
me.
here.
Yeah, it's windy.
It doesn't snow, but it's cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else though? Musically, I saw on Instagram. I follow you on Instagram. McKenna Alicia, you guys are like doing some kind of duo. What's going on there?
Yeah. So her and I just started, like, we were just like, let's just sing together. Like, we're singers. We just love to sing.
Right.
So we just started like doing a couple of cover videos, and we recently have been like, let's just like make our own, like, let's actually just create songs together, and then
I was excited to
have
hear that.
like, just small little sections of songs, and then we can pick which songs that we want to like actually make full songs. And
Okay.
we've just been talking more about maybe starting a project together. So
Well, I
that
think
may be
y'all
something
should.
that's coming. But yeah, we have a lot of fun together doing the videos. Like, sometimes we'll just be laughing the whole time and just not get shit done.
Right. It looks so fun.
It is fun, yeah.
And it's just like, as a listener and just looking at it, I'm just like in awe because you guys sound so beautiful. And you guys are like harmonizing with
Yeah.
each other. You know what I mean? And it's that same, like, it gives me that same feeling as when I just heard, your song. It puts me up there. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. It puts me up there where, like, it's gonna take me a minute to get back down. You know what I mean? I gotta come back. Like, damn, that shit was sonically extremely pleasing. So that's dope that you guys are, thinking about doing an EP. That's what I wanted to hear. That's why I asked the question.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know, when it's gonna be or what it's gonna look like, but yeah, we definitely want to make stuff together.
All right, you heard it here.
Yeah.
You heard it here. We dope.
So, question, what's coming up in the next year for you? Like, what can we expect to hear from you? Are you playing any shows? What's going on?
So I don't have any shows planned yet. Hopefully there will be shows. But I recently dropped an EP, so I think I also have like, I do sound baths and sound healing, and so I'm really focusing on like, I feel like that is a big part of my expression right now, and I play the instruments and I sing with them, and so having that be sort of like, it's like when I'm doing that, it's sort of just like a free flow, like improv kind of feeling. And so I'm planning on doing more of that. Definitely planning on making more music with McKenna and just exploring kind of like my own music more and just making more things, collaborating with more people. I feel like right now I'm feeling really connected to, I think just more connected to making stuff with people and having projects with people rather than my own, like I'll always make my own music and have, probably my own solo project, but I feel more called to like be in more like community spaces and
Wow.
being
Okay.
with people more so these days. So I think there'll be more of that for
Okay.
me. Yeah.
I'm excited for all that.
Yeah. No, like that's. I was gonna say that when I heard your song, it does give me that feeling of just like
hmm
healing and release and like meditation. So I can only imagine how zen your sessions are.
That's a good
So
word. Sin.
zen,
Feel that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to be, the bowl and getting those frequencies, but then you start singing on top of that, I would be lifted to another dimension. So
Yeah, and I just feel like everybody needs like some sort of like release. Especially like it's just a lot going on
yeah,
Yeah.
these days, so like I just want to be doing as much
right.
in that world as possible.
Wait, I've seen people do the sound bath, sound healing, things like that. I've never done it personally. What is it doing for you when it actually is going on? Explain how it's happening for
Yeah.
one, for the people that don't really know,
Yeah.
and like how it's healing you.
So there's a bunch of different instruments that you can use in a sound bath. So sort of like long sustained notes can trigger something in your nervous system that allows it to release, basically. So it's just releasing this like sort of pent up energy
Blockages, yeah.
in your system. And I also do like breath work before, which does a similar thing. It just allows your whole system to like calm down. The breath work, there's like a vagus nerve that goes from the bottom of your spine up through your neck. And that is sort of like connected to that fight or flight. So that's stimulated when you're doing breath work, when you're getting like a lot of oxygen in your blood. So there's a lot that's happening with all of that. I feel like the breath work and sound is a really good pair because it just gets you in the space. So like, okay, you're more present in your body, and then you can let the sound bowls, there's chimes, I use drums and sing with it, and then you can allow like the sound to kind of like penetrate through your body and just it's just like, yeah, it's great. I think everybody should try it.
I actually just recently did one.
Did you?
Yeah, it was like I think it was like 3 weeks ago I did one, and it was an hour long.
Okay.
It was in a studio. It was like a studio like this. We all had pillows, all laid down. They gave us like the eye thing,
The eye mask,
eye
yeah.
mask, and then yeah, I just laid down. And it's funny, there was this one dude snoring like a motherfucker the whole time.
That
So I
happens
kinda
a
just
lot.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Oh man.
but no, it was an incredible experience because I've done meditation a little bit, but I don't think I've ever done it for an hour and to the point where like it was guided too.
Mm. Yeah.
So that had me like in all different areas that and it's not like you're necessarily thinking of anything when it's happening. It's actually the opposite, right? You're just trying to let those thoughts pass.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember afterwards the feeling I had from it the whole week afterwards. It was just like, I don't know. It just felt like something was clear, like the water was flowing through something again, and it was an enlightening experience. And yeah, I think the blockages is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
It allowed me. I don't know the science behind it,
Yeah.
but I just know the brain fog that I had a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It allowed it to kind of
Because it kind
unblock.
of like once you, especially if it's guided, I really like guided ones too, because it's sort of like it's almost like it's like a mix between a guided meditation and a guided hypnosis.
Right.
They're taking you on a journey, but you can kind of like go into your own world. Like after a while, you kind of block it out
Yep.
and you still are kind of hearing it, but you're not fully there. You're kind of going on your own journey, and it's getting into like your subconscious. So you're also sorry, this is a lot, but like you're also going into like something that's called theta state, which is like you're not fully awake, but you're not fully asleep. You're kind of in this like in between. So you're able to like release and access stuff that you can't normally.
Yeah, I've heard of that too. Yeah.
So, and a lot of times people wake up from sound baths feeling like more rested than regular sleep because that's that state that you're in.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great segue into having those lucid dreams like we were talking
I
about
was thinking
before.
the same thing.
Yeah, I'm always now that we talked about that on another episode, I'm always thinking about that like, damn, how can I really tap into my dreams? And
Have you
like-
guys ever lucid dreamt?
I used to a little bit. I started doing it slightly. I got decent at it to where I didn't have full control, but
Okay.
I could literally go to sleep and be like, okay, I'm about to be in my dream, and then I could like be like, okay, I'm in my dream, and like kind of start doing the things that I wanted. But then I think the dream just kind of
That it would take over?
Yeah, and then I'm kind of like in that dream,
Got
and then
it.
I wake up and be like, okay, I had a little control at the beginning,
Right.
um,
That's interesting.
but I never really got to explore it too much because I probably started smoking weed or something. Because once you start smoking weed, you don't dream anymore.
Right. Yeah.
So
That's what I hear, which is so wild to me.
Yeah, like I wonder why that is.
Yeah.
I don't know the
Just
I
putting
don't
you
know.
like
science behind
well,
it.
you dream, but you just don't remember.
don't
your
remember
dreams.
it?
Yeah,
So it messes with your memory.
for sure.
Okay.
Dreams.
Dreams. I've never lucid dreamt.
You never done it?
No.
Okay.
wait, they were all talking about
Not that I
guess
know of, at least.
All right.
the big thing for them is when they can connect a punch in a dream. So I guess that's their
For
milestone.
who? For
A
these
few of these people in this
So,
room.
Oh.
Things like
Like, oh yeah, because
think
it
it's a
never actually
man
goes
thing.
through.
it's just like when you like you never can connect and it's so slow.
Right. I can never scream either.
Right, see?
It's like when I scream, I'm like,
Right.
and then when I try to fly, I'm like flying for a second, then I fall. Flying.
We
fall.
talked
Oh,
about that.
man.
So you should honestly like lock in on that because
yeah.
our last guest said that he actually conquered flying. Like he could do it. now.
Ooh.
Yeah. He said he started like
Sick.
that. though.
Yeah, it sounds like you're on the right path for sure.
All right.
Because I don't think I've ever had a dream about flying before.
Really?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
I haven't either.
Yeah. it's
I've fallen.
like through the air. It's terrifying.
But do you hit the ground?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I have vividly remembered.
See,
having
I
this-
always wake up whenever I'm about to like die or something. I always wake up.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
man.
Me too, actually. Well, actually, I remember one time I got shot in the chest, and I remember when I got shot, like I was spinning, like I guess the bullet hit me so hard, like I started spinning, and I just like the camera like zoomed out, and I just like watched myself like spin, like
Whoa.
Damn.
yeah,
Damn. Y'all are having
I don't know.
Inception type dreams. That's crazy.
Incest, yeah.
Should we kick it off to the game now?
Yeah, I'm down for
Oh,
that.
there's a game?
Oh,
Is this
yeah.
rapid fire or something?
There's a game.
No, 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 no,
It
no.
is.
Oh, y'all
No,
didn't
you're
tell me
good,
about
you're good.
this.
Yes, we didn't tell you.
You know, this is why you sent in the
Oh, this is why I
yeah,
sent in.
the artist.
Oh, okay,
exactly. So that's the second game. But the first game that we have, I'll explain all the games to you, so don't worry, don't be too nervous.
Oh wait, how many games are we talking
there
about?
are
Might be a
two.
couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is called Letter Roulette. All right.
Come on.
So I'm gonna give you guys a letter. We start out with you for a little bit, and then they'll help you after a little while. But you have 60 seconds to name as many artists that you can, starting with that letter. And we've decided that we're allowing the last name to start with that letter as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you the letter.
Artists, musical artists.
Yeah, musical artists. Thank you. Oh yeah. Wow, I never thought about other ones,
Yeah,
but yeah,
'cause
musical
this fool
artists.
said Malcolm X last time.
Yeah,
He's an
he's
artist.
going in. He's an artist in his
He
own
is
right.
artist.
Yeah.
Artist.
Okay.
Exactly. Shut up. Oh my gosh.
I'm
All
sure he
right.
made some music back at some point
Something.
in life.
He was on a talk track talking something.
He
Fight
probably
the
was
power.
in prison
That's what I'm saying.
rapping.
All right, let me
No,
not
no.
let
He
y'all get
definitely
me
wrote something
distracted.
in prison
Yeah.
on that wall.
All right.
Definitely.
So I'm going to have a timer here. I'm going to say ready, set, go. Actually, first I'm going to say the letter. Then I'm going to say ready, set, go. And that's when you start, after I say go. Okay?
Say it again.
No.
I'm sorry, my brain
No,
went somewhere else
I know,
for like
it's
2
so
seconds
funny
and then
'cause-
I missed a little bit.
You'd be like, what'd you say? Okay, anyways. Are you ready? for me to explain it
Yes.
again? Okay. So
I'm focused.
I'm going to give you a letter,
Okay.
and then I'm going to say ready, set, go.
Okay.
That once I say go, I'm going to start the timer. But once I say go is when you start guessing.
Okay.
All right?
We're gonna let you go by yourself for a little minute, and then we'll chime in and help you out. If
Okay.
if you need help, you might not need help.
I might need help.
All right. So the letter is R. R. All right? Ready,
Mhm.
set, go.
Robert Glasper. Ray Vaughn. Robin. Rihanna. Duh.
Mhm.
Randy Jackson. Shout out
I
Randy.
was just about to say that.
Randy.
Yeah, it's weird. Ray J.
AJ. The GOAT.
Robin S.
Robin Thicke.
Robin.
Robin Thicke.
Yes.
Robin Thicke. Ray. Huh?
Who?
Rich Homie Quan.
Oh,
That's
Jaquan?
That's Chinky, ain't it?
Chinky.
Fucking us up. Richard.
Little Richard.
Little Richard. Yeah.
Raven Lene.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Lene.
That's a good one.
Rick Ross.
Yep.
Roddy Rich.
Just say that.
Yep.
All right.
How long? Was that 30
Time
seconds?
Is up. That was
60.
60, girl.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
Rick
I don't
James.
think we said Rick James.
No one said Rick
Oh,
James, bitch.
dang.
Wow.
I was
I
trying
was
to think
really
Ricky
blanking.
something.
Did we
Ricky,
do R before?
Ricky
Because I feel like
Martin?
I remember Rick Ross.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Damn.
Martin.
Ricky
No,
Martin.
I do remember Rick Ross, but like
Oh,
I
wow.
don't remember us doing R.
Right.
Maybe
myself.
we should do another one.
You want to do another letter? Or do you want to
We
do
have
the
another
other game?
Do have
Yeah.
another game.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, it's called Name That Song. All right.
Okay.
So I'll explain the directions to you, and we'll see like if you want. I feel like there's one that's a little easier, and there's one that's a little harder. So
Okay.
I'll see what you want to do. So again, you get 60 seconds. I'm gonna read aloud some lyrics, not sing them, just read them straight up, and then you're going to have to guess what the song is or who the artist is,
So
and then
oh,
go ahead.
No.
Okay. You guess who the artist is, and then bonus points if you can guess what song it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You do have 5 lifelines: genre, gender, decade, chorus, and hometown. All right. Again, let me look up the hometown so we got this going. Okay. So I will start with the lyrics. You can cut me off if you get it already.
Okay.
But I'll go ahead.
So I'm
and-
guessing the artist. Yeah.
yeah, I'll go ahead and start the timer after I finish all of the lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah, that I'm gonna read. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Remember the first love that we made. You said that you couldn't sleep because of me. Told me I caught you off guard. And then when you saw I felt the same, you pulled away, started acting like being with me was too hard. Ready, set, go.
Genre. I needed the genre.
I alternative indie.
Lost me.
What were the other lifelines I have?
You have genre, gender, decade, chorus, hometown. The chorus is like a cheat code, so.
Chorus.
Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning of it.
Okay, wait, yeah. Can you read it over?
Oh, yeah. Remember the first love that we made. You said that you couldn't sleep because of me. Told me I caught you off guard. And then when you saw
Like I know that line.
I know.
Okay.
And then when you saw I felt the same, you pulled away, started acting like being with me was too hard.
Oh my God.
That don't even sound like a lyric. It sounds like somebody wrote that down. That's a good lyric.
It is a good lyric. I don't know it, but it's a great lyric.
Darren definitely don't know it. Not really.
Time
It's
is
Frank
up.
Ocean. No, it's not Frank Ocean.
Okay, so you want the chorus, and then you can guess it. I'm guessing
Okay.
from the chorus. Bring it down, bring it on, bring it now, bring it on. This is what it feels like now.
Oh, Banks.
Yeah.
Ah!
I was like, the chorus is gonna give it away, girl. Yeah. I told you that one was a little bit harder.
That was hard.
I know.
I was like, I know it, but I have no idea who it is.
I know. It's one of my favorite songs from her too. And I was like, I wouldn't have known it. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Not enough to know the lyrics.
I see.
I know.
Like, you lost
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Should I give her the second one? Just see, I'm gonna big up y'all. It should be.
So this is an easy one?
I think it's a little easier. I think
Okay.
it is. All right. Tell me who I have to be to get some reciprocity.
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
told
that
you.
was the easy one.
Did I not say this one's easy? This one's hard.
Should have picked another lyric.
Okay, well, I was like,
Just to pick another lyric from a different part of the
over here.
song.
I'm over here trying to dodge bullets over here. I said it was easier, but clap it up for yourselves. Good job. Woo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dang, that was a long clap, y'all. Okay.
It's, it's warranted.
Yeah.
Elocin Cole in the house. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, guys.
It was a
fun.
blast. Yes, we talked about a lot and got to know a lot about you. So thank you. Yeah. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Coulture Podcast once again. I'm Shinye,
I'm December.
and we'll see you guys again soon.
Check out the Coulture Podcast, Season 1, streaming on all platforms.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever we drop a new episode.